trying to save it and did, but to Philadelphia. Maxey right into a three and knocks it down. Tyrese Maxey got it at just under 43% from three after he was at 30% his rookie year.
And he was lights out since the All-Star break.
Oh, what a delivery. Maxey will pull up again and knock down another three.
Step up on that, man, because that's exactly what he is pushing the point.
Gorgeous look from Simmons to Harris. Was short again, but Claxton there for the cleanup. Joe Harris missed the final 68 games last season as Maxey has 8 points early. Claxton said no. Irving, great look. Simmons the flush in transition.
Steve Nash has with who he can use where, but the size of Ben Simmons, playing the one now.
Durant comes up with a rebound. Nets looking to push. Irving feeds Claxton to the rim. Irving with 3 early assists. Here's Harris, the mismatch, and Tobias able to finish it.
The Opens in Philadelphia are very excited about what this group can do this season.
Simmons, excellent look. O'Neal just checked in and knocks down. Royce O'Neal, we can also thank for maybe the greatest media, I don't want to say rant, but dialogue.
Spent off coming also back from a major back surgery. How he will look, how he'll be able to move on the defensive end, something to keep an eye out for.
Easy money and scoring punch off the bench for Brooklyn.
And that's the hope. And again, it's the anticipation considering that he's essentially been off for 2 seasons. Extraordinary to see these individuals do such special things of which they pour their heart into.
Tobias Harris knocks down a 3, and Maxey 12 points, 3 of 4 from the floor. Maxey lobbing it up, and Reed puts it down. Tyrese Maxey.
Fun thing to watch too, even when James Harden came over.
And Melton knocks down a 3.
Just their ability to play.
Simmons, take a little hook shot, can't get it to go. Claxton finds Simmons cutting, and he will dump that one in. Maxey, pull-up jumper, he's good. That's 14 points.
A part of it, too, is just taking those shots, but also playing within the strengths. I think you talked about that. Steve Nash has talked about this.
Sharp, Durant, and O'Neal. Irving, my goodness, what a move. Kyrie Irving stopping on a dime.
Their minutes, Steve Nash talked about it before the game, said all these starters will probably play a little less than 20 minutes. This lineup and how the Nets utilize different combinations, and a big reason why they do want to play fast and want to push, because they got a team that can rim run, that can shoot, that can space.
In the corner, Joe knocks down the 3.
But his ability to play off the pick and roll, put it on the bounce, do a little bit more with it than just a spot-up type of a shooter.
Harrell working sharp, couldn't finish it the first time, but did the second. Can't get that one to drop. Simmons looking to flag it down. Instead, it's Korkmaz. Korkmaz goes up, under, and in. Philadelphia. About a 13-second difference. Game and shot clock. O'Neal wheeling it in. Plus the foul. It's exactly. Here's Harris. Catch, fire, and connect. Joe Harris with his first win. Here's Niang into the corner for Korkmaz. How about Philly shooting thus far in this game?
But it was just 14 games in. By the time you get through it, I think we stopped talking about it, and it really changes game action.
Well, you heard as Harrell finishes. You heard Kevin Durant say the other day, talking about not feeling like that from what we're seeing tonight.
Bet.
When James Harden returns here, dishing. Extra feed, Harris knocks it down. Joe Harris. Sometimes when it happens at the beginning of the year, people forget how impactful it is. But the Nets never shoot. Claxton back to Harris. 3 to shoot. Claxton spinning and hooking it in. Absolutely will. And Sarah will, she'll give you the lowdown on all the weird quirks of.
Yeah, a lot, so I'm very excited. She said she got extra toothbrushes. Toothbrushes?
If you ever need the most excited I have ever seen out of anyone when I shared that my dad's a dentist, I will definitely share that with them.
Oh, I love to hear that. Can't wait to had an off season of note for this team as Durant elevates.
He really hasn't played that much. His rookie year, 15 games, second year, 32 games.
Irving
with this group.
nails in the corner, knocks it down, plus the foul. After the way last season ended and going into free agency, knowing the interest that
he is, the human that he is, and for a team that does have title aspirations, that is looking to high achieve.
13.
The things you look for in the preseason.
Oh, Simmons over his head to Claxton.
Part of it. He's talked a lot about this, just his ability to see with his size, but also
to Durant. He got it. Nick Claxton and Durant all smiles after that hustle assist from Claxton. Ended in a very slyly timing. The Anthony Melton just took it away from O'Neal. Then Maxey lost it and got it back.
That's the best compliment.
Oh, nice look, Durant. Tobias lobs it. Reed finishes. Here's Harris with Durant to his right. Durant to the rim.
Through screens and.
Oh, Irving on the attack. Flips it in. Simmons the rebound. 6 seconds left. Up ahead to O'Neal. You bet. On a three. Some second-year pieces. Watanabe swoops right in, lays it home. That was lacking, and he wants opposing teams to respect Brooklyn Nets as a basketball.
Last season with Miami, and this is a good opportunity for the Nets to get a look at him and what he brings to the table. And I think like obviously.
Can't hit the three. Watanabe unable to flag it down, and Niang floats it in.
It would develop, and granted it was back in that 2021 season, the last one that he played. The board with some players coming back from injury, and also a lot of these young guys. You see Cam Thomas out here, performances, you count out to put the ball in the bucket.
Sumner does that there.
It's a challenge, especially as a young player.
Niang.
He can score in a variety of ways, and that's where it gets exciting. I think for.
And here's Milton. Stomps on a dime and finesses the bank. Morris gets a clean look and hits another. And Thomas up ahead with it. Sumner Euros and finishes. Gives the Nets.
Some tough defense by Cam on one end.
As Joe takes it right back. Up ahead, Chioza. Edwards connects. On a three, Durant likes it.
Edwards had his opportunity last year.
That'll drop plus the foul.
A little bit more than he was able to step up to, but overall I think, every individual.
Watanabe combined for one there. Second chance, and Korkmaz. Sumner and Duke getting ready to check back in for Brooklyn as Korkmaz.
I've done defensively, and that's a big aspect of what he brings to the table with how he can defend on the wing, defend on the perimeter.
A nice repertoire of restaurants from Joe Harris in Brooklyn as that three.
You can give Megan some of the recommendations?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Korkmaz banks it in high off the window. Korkmaz, nice little setup. And the flush.
Minutes for many of these players.
Springer scoops it in, plus the foul.
Yeah. Where were you?
Where was I last night?
Kerry Kittles.
Very nice. Champagny hit.
He's got good feel.
I got a little scouting report on him when the Nets first signed him from our good friend and now play-by-play man of the minute. Look, the preseason is more important for us than many others because we need some reps together. As Bassey pumps it down.
You look at so many of these teams.
Oh, what a finish, and there it is again. Queen finishes.
relevant. He stayed on the floor, but hopefully okay, and just got jammed up.
Edwards just snatches it. And then Brooklyn turns it over. Champagnie with the alley-oop toss.
I've seen a lot of smiles here tonight.
Yeah, basketball's back.
Thank you.
Sumner splits between two, and that's a goal take.
And once again, I mean, Sumner on the attack. That's an example. Doesn't get a finish, gets himself to the line, but the hang time, staying around the rim, getting to the front of the cup, his ability to maneuver.
Wanted a whistle, didn't get it. Sumner flying back into the screen. The hook shot, oh, making a hook pass. Fantastic body control. Kyrie Irving doing some coaching with Day'Ron Sharpe.
Do you have rhythm?
Oh, yeah.
No, this is an honest question.
And this is an honest answer.
Really? You can dance?
Oh, Edwards with an impressive rebound and outlet pass. Watanabe will lay it in. Late game highlight. Explosion to the rim for Brown.
And during the postseason, but he still was brilliant from the three-point line in terms of his efficiency, his percentages, the minutes. And
picks up the flagrant. Watanabe will shoot two. Nets will have the bounce. Nice look. Champagnie to Foster. Who muscles it. Anything that's stood out to you that really resonated with you from those days of practice?
Just the level of compete.